Hey, shalom, shalom, family. Peace, love, light, and prosperity. It's your brother Mikael coming to you live. We're keeping up with the Africades, and we got powerful information to give to you. Welcome back. We're keeping up with the Africades. We are so glad that you have returned to our channel to support. We wish nothing but blessings, love, and prosperity on all of you all who's continued to support the channel, subscribe to the channel, share the channel, comment on the videos. Believe it or not, it is helping so much with getting the message and understanding how to really navigate and move through Africa and really truly how to adapt. So today's video is going to be on how to do business in Africa, or really how to establish business in Africa, and just to be prepared of what are the things that you're going to go through. So as you all know, we had got our business registered earlier in September, called Ahavah Urban Juice Bar, where it's really revolved around health, it's revolved around good eating, it's revolved around the Edenic way of how we used to eat before famine, before the falling, before all those things. We have really circumferenced this business around who we used to be, why we used to be, and what we used to be before we were kicked out of the garden per se. And so some of the things I want to talk about are just the things that you have to be aware of when coming here. One of the things is you have to realize that, you know, although we have melanin skin, although we are descendants of the slaves, although that we are descendants of the ancient African Hebrews, you have to understand that you are still in the system, which this system that we're in is the system of all places on earth. We are considered foreigners in any system that we're in. Unfortunately, that's in America, that's in Australia, that's even in Africa for the major part. And so that means we have to do things a little differently than most people when in their native country. So with that being said, you have to understand exactly how to move. One of the things you want to really consider before establishing anything, and this is what I'm learning by being here, before you establish anything in whatever country you're in, whatever city you're in, you have to know, is this the place that you plan on being for a very long time? I'm going to say it again. Before establishing, registering, and applying for a business permit, you need to know if this is going to be the place that you plan on living for a long time. Why is that? Because you're going to recognize with registration alone, you're going to be investing a lot of money. And then once you get to finding the buildings and having to get these permits and that permit and hiring people, when you look up, you're going to realize you invested a lot of money. So you got to make sure that this is going to be the place. I don't care if you in Ghana, I don't care if you in Senegal, I don't care if you in South Africa, I don't care if you in Kenya, Tanzania, wherever you are, that you have been called out of America to come to Africa, you need to make sure that that is the place that you plan on being for a long time. Because if it's not, when you realize that this is not the place you want to be, you're going to realize you spent a lot of money. You could have been doing more with that money. So I would highly suggest, before really establishing a business, first, make sure that this is the place that you're going to be for a while. Also, make sure you understand the economy, understand how it operates, understand the ins and outs, the codes, everything that you need to know to really get established. Because you may look up and figure out that the business that you want to apply here may not actually be needed here. Then what are you going to do? You've invested all this money and realize that you wasted money. So you want to make sure that whatever you want to bring to the table here or bring to the land here is something, one, that they actually need, something that can be useful here, and something that you can actually benefit off of. Because one thing you don't want to do is waste all your money and then you blame it on everything else in the world. Oh, it's Africa, it's this, and that. No, you just did not consider the cost before you invested. So you definitely want to make sure that this is the place that you want to be at. Secondly, you have to understand the dynamic of establishing business. Why is that? Because, again, there's two worlds over here. You have the world of the locals and you have the world of the foreigners. Why do I say that? Because when it comes to establishing your business, who you are, what you are, and where you come from, change the game on cost. So if you want to go into a business by yourself or with local or with other diasporians, guess what? Your business not only is going to be registered as a foreign business, but the cost is going to be more. The cost is going to be more. Now, if you go the route of doing it with a local, the cost is much cheaper. You understand? So with that being said, you want to definitely make sure that if you do go the route with a local, it's a local that you trust, you have a built rapport with, and you have built a friendship with, which that itself takes time, you know? Another thing, there's many different phases of establishing your business. You have to register your business, you have to get a business license, and you have to get a business permit. Now, if you want to go a route of also getting residency, you're looking at about, all depends on who you know, but you're looking at about $3,000 to $5,000, depending on who you know. And it could possibly be cheaper, depending on who you know. This is the game over here about it's who you know, not what you know. It's who you know, not what you know, especially for us. I can't even do this no more because it don't apply over here. Especially for us. It's who you know and not what you know. Because you can know the whole system, but because they label you as a foreigner, you still gonna get charged as a foreigner. But if you have a trusted local who have your back, then that's different. So you definitely want to make sure that you establish those relationships. I can't stress enough. Do not establish anything here yet until you know this is going to be the place that you're going to be. Because first of all, we have to understand we are first here to heal. We are first here to heal first. We've suffered a lot of trauma being in America. We suffered police brutality. We've suffered rape. We've suffered murder. We've suffered broken families. We've suffered psychological warfare. We've suffered a lot of things in America. And the thing about Mama Africa exposes that. Mama Africa exposes your infirmities. Mama Africa exposes your transgressions. It exposes all the bad things about you. And the beautiful thing is you have a choice. Either to make the accepted choice to heal or not deal with it and go home. But don't think you came over here for no reason. Don't think you came over for no reason. If you made it out, not only are you a leader, but you were sent here for a reason. And don't let nobody discourage you, whether that be your mama, your father, your children, your grandparents, your aunties, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters. Don't let nobody discourage you from what the Most High has told you to do and how to do it. Everybody is not sent. Many are called, but few are chosen. You were chosen to come to Africa. Now, it's on you how you navigate and move through Africa, but you've already got called out. The alarm was sounded to leave. So now it's your duty to find out why are you here. And you're not going to find it out in a month. You're not going to find out 2 months. You're not going to find out 3 months, 4 months. It takes time because you have to break the barriers of slavery down first for you to get a clear message. And I think that's where a lot of us are making mistakes over here at, is that we coming over here like as soon as we get over here, we're automatically free. No, you can't run from yourself. You see, you cannot run from your trauma. You got to deal with it first, and then you can be set free. And that's the truth. Deal with the truth and be set free. And so why am I saying that? Because for you to establish business here, you got to make sober decisions. Is this the right place for your family, or was this just a place? Was this a doorway for you to leave so then you can see where you need to go? You see? But that takes time, that takes listening, that takes praying, that takes fasting, that takes being still. And I'm talking about myself as well. Certain things we move too quick. You know what I'm saying? We did. So I'm giving y'all the raw and organic, authentic understanding of what it really takes to establish things here. The first thing you got to know is, are you supposed to be here? I'm talking about, when I say be here, I mean be established here. First, get that answer first. And then once you do that, then understand the proper way to establish your business without blowing too much money too fast. Because you got to understand, any business takes time to grow. And you're in a whole nother economy, a whole nother country, a whole nother continent. So the rules are different. The rules are different. So another thing, once you do get to that level of understanding that you're supposed to be here, when you're ready to establish your business, you got to make sure you have a legit and good lawyer. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to get different prices from different lawyers, because unfortunately, that's just how the game is. So I'm going to tell you, the most honest price for a lawyer is 1 million T shillings. That's an honest price. 1 million to 1.5 is an honest price for a lawyer. Anything over that, they're trying to overcharge you. Anything over that, they're trying to overcharge you. So you want to make sure that you get a legit lawyer with experience. And make sure you do all things in writing that they're supposed to do. Next thing, once you get your business registered, you then must go get your business license. You then must go get your business license, which that is another process. It is very imperative. I'm going to keep repeating this. It is very imperative through this whole process, besides your lawyer, that you have a trusted local. Because unfortunately, the minute we open our mouth and start speaking English, not only does the attitude change, but the prices change. And these are things you got to know. So it's always imperative, besides your lawyer, to have a good represented local to come and speak on your behalf, because the whole game changes for that. Again, once you get that, you then can go for your work permit and your residency permit. Your residency permit lasts for about 2 years. It lasts about 2 years. So now, I say all I have to say is this. Now, if you know you're going to be here for at least 2 years or a couple years, then yes, you definitely want to go this route. But I would say this, do not get your residency if you do not believe that this is where you're going to stay for the rest of your life. Because the minute you apply for residency and it's time to get residency, you have to give them your passport and pretty much give up your citizenship in wherever you're from, whether that be Europe, UK, America. You have to give up your citizenship. But if you go to Kenya offers you dual citizenship. Now, I do know that Tanzania is working on doing dual citizenship because of massive amount of people coming over here who are looking to do business, to be honest with you. So doing business is changing the game over here for us. But I'm just telling you, because sometimes this is not the steps people tell you, and you want to make sure that you're not taking the proper steps. So let's walk through this again. First, heal. Understand and understand why are you here? Why are you here? Once you figure out why you're here, see what that thing or why you're here, how can it apply and help the people here? Once you figure that out, then go get your business established. Get your business registered with a good, trusted local lawyer with experience who has been used by other people who had good experiences. That's another thing. Then go get your business license. Once you get your business license with a trusted local, then you want to make sure that you get your work permit and residency permit, which lasts about 2 years. Now, again, it typically takes for a diasporan or a foreigner, it takes typically 5 years at minimum for you to get residency. 5 years at minimum for you to get residency. So that should give you enough time by renewing your work permit twice, 2 or 3 times to know if this is going to be the place that you're going to be for the rest of your life. But do not go in doing all this and not knowing you for sure, because you will be upset with yourself. You'll blame Africa. You'll blame Tanzania. You'll blame Ghana. You'll blame everybody else for why you didn't make the right decision. So make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's before making decisions, because it can make or break you, and you can find yourself in positions of almost getting sent home. And remember, you were not sent here just to go back home. You were sent here to further the mission that the Creator is giving you. So be diligent, be discreet. You know what I'm saying? Use sobriety, use discernment, you move in love, right? Wise as a serpent, humble as a dove. And then make wise decisions for your family. All right, family, so I wanted to give y'all this information. I hope it helped everybody. Please, 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 please make sure you subscribe, click, like the channel. I hope this was vital information for you all who was considering whether you be in Tanzania already or you're thinking about coming to Tanzania. And that's anywhere. If you think about going anywhere in Africa, I hope this information helps you, because too many of us are trying to rush in to being established, and we don't even understand why we're here yet. So I hope this information helped. Again, make sure you click, like, subscribe, and share the video. And I'll see you at the next episode. Peace, family. Shalom, shalom.